Harrison Butker ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Moore, the man in motion. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. Takes it to about the 37. You talk about this Falcon defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
On play action, Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
2nd and 10. Allen. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And again, it's Allen. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less. Straight ahead, Walker. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Moore, the man in motion. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Kenneth Walker with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really haven't in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. Get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. You look at this Cowboy defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
a nice pickup there. 18 yards. First down, Falcons.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
18.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
Press roll
line.
80. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 18. Pioneer.
Now back to throw. He dumps this off underneath. Here's Davis. And some space here. Still going. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Darius Davis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
319.
To throw, it's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Cowboys, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Dallas.
7-7, our score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Moore, the man in motion. Walker now on 1st and 10. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
To the air, Allen. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Down 80.
Now Allen. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 42.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Offense is moving them a little bit, out back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
There's a short one caught by Loveland. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
Cowboys, 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Now Allen again. Throw out wide to Walker. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Allen now looks to throw. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Falcons, 60 Falcons. Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey, Cowboy 80. Rig alert, rig alert. Hey, Smash.
They'll look to throw. On the throw, letting too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
65 Victoria, 70.
They'll drop the throw. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
19.
They'll try and throw for it here. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
At the 34-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 25.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Two yards still to go. 3rd down now. Now the first carry here for the running back. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a 1st down.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that wrap up the locker room just a little more animated.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
65 catch, 60.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Dante Thornton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially in the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Now Allen. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one.
And the Cowboy first down.
Throwing now is Allen. He completes this to Walker. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down.
Second and 4.
That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Cowboys first down.
Moore, the man in motion.
At the 34-yard line.
Allen going to throw. He's got the connection to Moore. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
At the 22-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and goal, Dallas.
Here's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Alan Lazard in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready, ready?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Here's 2nd and 10.
65 catch. 65 catch. 2. 70 Lions. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to Tootin. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
65.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's Allen to throw it. That ball caught by Harrison. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Allen to throw once more. To the right side, and he's got more complete. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Falcons, 33-yard line.
19!
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Round 80!
Allen. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. To throw, it's Allen. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Falcons force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throw left side complete to Harry. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
And this is something you don't see too much of. Fullbacks trying to stretch the field. But he does a nice job there getting lost out in space and comes up with a really nice gain.
Cowboys 18.
That's taken in by Arroyo. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Luke Musgrave from 4 yards out. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Falcons 21. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, it's very close, one-score game.
And if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Moore, the man in motion. Allen now looks to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Now he's loose again. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
And the Falcons are right back in this football game. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Ready?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Ready?
A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
19, go! 70, Timberwolf. Go street. Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Warriors 70.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Falcons, first down.
18, right in.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Back to throw again.
Finds Tootin out of the backfield.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9.
Here we go.
The kick here is complete. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Second down, goal to go.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60.
They'll set up to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Jamison Williams
From 4 yards out.
and the Falcons have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Cowboys 24.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Savon Rebel. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They get the crucial turnover just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
19, 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go street. Ready?
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught inside the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line in the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw is Allen.
He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10.
Alert, alert, alert.
Now Allen.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Savon Rebel. And the Falcons will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. A big gain there, and that should should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. If they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to lead this for a running back. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Atlanta, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Typical body of a donut, that's so typical. Turn like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk it out to the ridicule. It's so typical, visual. I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning, I'm thankful for my lungs. Trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away, I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change. Face of a mortal, that's so typical, body of a donut, that's so typical, tail like a god, that's so typical, still modest, so typical, don't wanna talk about it, so cynical, so don't cut it out. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away, then honey.